Welcome back. We are with Kara Ziegler from Pike Nurseries this morning, talking all about houseplants. And you know what? Nothing adds warmth and really just life to a home than a plant. It's really great.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a great way to garden when it's so hot outside right now.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the benefits of houseplants. I mean, they make me happy, but other than just making me happy, what do they do for us?
Well, it's super fun to decorate your home with houseplants. There's all sorts of colors and textures, and there's a houseplant to fit every light requirement, and they, cut down on the toxins in your home.
Which is really nice. I mean, it just looks so pretty when you've got a plant sitting on a window ledge or maybe in your kitchen or whatever it happens to be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so when it comes to selecting houseplants, what do we need to take into consideration?
Well, when you come to a Pike store, we need to know your light requirements. And so if you're not sure, what you need to do is take a piece of paper, hold your hand about 8 inches above it, and if you see a shadow, you have highlight, a little blurred shadow, medium light, and no shadow, low light. And then we can help you decide what's the best choice for you.
Do most houseplants do okay without a lot of light? I mean, can they do okay with, some of the lights that we may have just in the home and diffused light? Yeah,
like our lower light houseplants do great in diffused light.
Well, you brought some beautiful ones here. Some I've seen, some are new to me. So let's talk about which ones work best with which light.
Yep, so over here we have some of our brighter choices. So if you have a bright situation, you can do succulents. Succulents are super fun because they come in a lot of different shapes and sizes, and they're fun to put together. Bromeliads give you some color. Those are good for, a center of a coffee table, something like that, and they do good in a bright situation. A more medium light, you're going to want to do your dracaenas, your orchids, and then once again, if you have low light or you need something that's just foolproof, you want to go with your mother-in-law's tongue, your ZZ plant, and your pothos down there on the corner. Those are foolproof.
The pothos, we see those a lot, but I don't think I've ever seen one in that beautiful color that you brought this morning.
Yeah, I love the chartreuse, and I think it's fun to pair that chartreuse with something that's a little darker green to kind of give it some pop.
That is great, and I tell you the one thing about that particular plant, it doesn't take a lot of maintenance.
Not at all.
So even if you don't have a green thumb and you think,
that's the one to choose.
That's the one to choose. When it comes to watering, because I think sometimes people will overwater and the leaves turn a little yellow and fall off. Is that what happens?
Yeah, and you want to check them about every 4 to 6 days. They want to stay very evenly moist. If they are moist to the touch, you don't want to soak it and overwater it that way. So you want to keep it evenly moist. You want to, every other time you water, do some fertilizer for them. So we have some liquid feed here.
Great.
Great, you can do every other time.
Any gardening center. Thank you so much, Kara. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we are going to take a break and come right back with good